Xiao Hongshaw, Ni Hao Nick. We want to take you round London in one of our tanks. We have many, but the Abbots are the best. Road legal, all the best places. Trafalgar Square, Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, all the best places from your hotel to your hotel.
Sisi Daja.
Sisi Daja. Hardly looks like the same vehicle. A quick bit of a wash and bish bash bosh. Suddenly it's looking beautiful. Now this one had a little fault on, well, there was a wire dangling. This wire dangling down here. This is a clue really, isn't it? Not many of these have this wire just sort of trailing. And it did blow a fuse, and I think that wire goes through there like that. Sorted. And anyway, that's for the back lights. Now I would have thought it would have blown that moss out the back, but what do I know? What do I know? Perhaps he's going to do the back end later. Yes, a useful wagon. Off to Germany with a couple of spare tracks just in case. Because if your track falls off, it can take a little while to find another one. I wonder what the boys will do. 7 miles from you. It's a beauty. Now the paddle steamer's coming on nicely, and I've had terrible problems trying to throw the belt off to the right hand side. So in the end I got this little cog off a scimitar thing, and one way or another the idea now is to weld that onto there so I can throw the belt to the right hand side. And then I've got to do something with the belt on that end, and one stage nearer. Only one stage. Someone ring up wants to buy this. So I told him it's 90 grand as it is. If I put a slave lead on it and the engine turns over, it's 100 grand. If the engine starts, it's 110 grand. If it moves backwards and forwards, it's 130 grand. How much does he want to spend, and how much of our time does he want to waste? Is that fair? Answers on a postcard. As you can see, things are progressing very quickly. I mean, it looks a bit of a mess, but then I do work in a bit of a mess, and you just have to, you know, when you're on a roll and you've got an idea, you just got to do it. You can't hang around. You've got to do it. All this planning it out for 3 months and drawing pictures, I just tack it all together. Think that don't work. Move this, move that. Do that over here. Do that over there. And if it works, I'll make one from scratch beautifully. This is my prototype, and I've just got a feeling it's going to be a spanker or a licker. Today is the last full Monty day of the season, and I think the lads have more or less got it ready. This is all looking pretty tidy, and lots of vehicles prepared just in case. And it looks like the chieftains put back into first positions, and something's been driving through here that's got wheels on. I wonder what that was. Quad. Yep. Not sure what we're going to run over. We've got a variety of nice cars, and I think I'm picking up a Fiat 500 bright red later on today, so that'd be a lovely crush. Never done a Fiat 500. Little round car. You might put a track on it and suddenly pop out like an orange. Should we go and see what the boys are doing? Someone the other day asked to have a look at the river that flows through Tanks-alot. It's not a very long river actually. It only goes from, well, actually there to kind of over there where Little Island is. But I'm planning to keep going until I hit a canal or another river, so I can join up with my River Rover. It could be a bit of a problem, but now I can hear the melodic noise of a 434 chucking away, or it could be a 432 and they're checking a pack. But they've been pulling a lot of packs lately and getting a lot of stuff ready for a customer, and I think it was a fuel tank was leaking in a 434. So we've got some bulldog 434s that will never go back on the road or on the ground, so we'd be ripping them to bits. Anyone that's been following the movies, this 434 that was living in the hedge for a long time and got a tree growing through it. The pack's now out, and apparently it's running like a good one. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of a job I can do on that. Now that's what my hearse looked like when I dragged out the hedge. and I am pretty confident, looking at those tracks, track pads, sprockets, road wheels, condition of the exhaust and stuff like that, we can make a real hot looking vehicle out of that. We may have to swap the rams. I've got some spare rams, and we may have to swap the wing mirrors. Let's see what the boys are doing. So I know that they had the pack out of this and done all sorts. What did you do to the pack while it was out?
Ejector pump and seized, starters, various electronics, all sorts.
Bloody hell, now they put the pack all back in again, and guess what? The starter motor shit itself. And they started and stopped it 20 or 30 times. And that's what military vehicles are all about. Sometimes you get lucky, like an American movie, and other times you do a load of work, you do it right, methodical, and then suddenly a component shits itself. And to get to that starter motor, you got to lift the pack out again. What a pain in the ass. But I suppose that's the fun part, isn't it? That is the fun part. So this is where it kind of goes on over in the field, and then when one is kind of got going nice and all the big bits are swapped, we then take it around the fields a lot and let a corporate day or customers drive it for a week or so, and then the next job is to give it a good power washing, blast it up the road at high speed, make sure everything works nicely, and then we do the big repaint. And it seems to be a pretty good formula.
What have you got in your hands? What is it?
It's a spanking machine.
Spanking machine. And Michael's just gone in front.
Thank you, man.
This was the staff canteen. No, it's the Nutty Professor's lavatory.
It is. Right.
I nearly said lavatory.
Go. Sort of like that. And then it's going to be hinged there, so I can put it in or whip it out.
Right.
And I would like it a bit more this way. I'd like it about like that. Because on the bottom of the boat, there are some ribbed bits starting there, and one big one down the middle. I'm cutting the middle one out, so I still want the ribs either side of it.